What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another solo leveling Arise video. Alright guys, first off, I just want to say shout out to Netmarble for this is huge. I actually emailed them asking them for additional code coupons to send to my community, especially in Discord and my members who can't support me, and these guys went hard on what they gave me. So they went ahead and gave me an extra 8,000 essence stones for 1k. So please make sure you guys are available to get that. That expires on September 20th. I'll be putting all of those codes to any new supporters. I'll be passing those out to you guys, going through the system right here. And then I will also be passing out all those codes as well to on my Discord. So if you have not joined my Discord yet, please go and do so. All those keys will be claimable there through a bot. You will get it distributed directly to you, or join the supporter program, and then I will be issuing these out once in a while. You guys can see I do this try to do it every few days, just to make sure everybody who is new gets their codes. And again, big shout out to Netmarble for this, because this is a big deal, man. This is actually like I was surprised when they actually responded, because I thought they were going to give me like 500 only. But hey, you know what? If you guys are going to hook up the community this big, that's a big W. That's 1,000 essence stones for people who normally couldn't get that because they can't either support, or they're region locked to me, and also people on my Discord who are in the same boat as you guys, who are looking for these essence stones to help them get extra character or save up for something that's coming up, or even unlock armor, which is a big deal nowadays using essence stones, because there's so much more slots and so little marks of time. So as you guys can see here, while I'm doing this, I just want to make sure we go through this now. If you have not had a chance, the main topic at hand here is not just to big up Netmarble for this, but if you had not a chance to go ahead and watch the 5-hour live stream, I don't blame you. It's 5 whole hours, but god damn, it was fun. We had a lot of laughs and really good testing results. So for GUNHEE, now the question a lot of people have been asking me is, hey Payne, what next? What do I do with Hansi, or hands in my pants, as I like to call her, and what do I do with Go? Who do I aim for? What's the next steps? What's your advice? So I'm going to give you guys my honest advice on this before I create a tier list, of course, and talk more about all the new characters and placements and everything that's happening. First off, let's start off with Go. Okay, if you guys have seen the testing video I brought out at midnight my time, should have been previous to this video, you guys would have seen that. My suggestion for free-to-play players was take the free A1 Go. Now that event should be dropping this reset, where you can collect these loyalty rewards or these loyalty points and get up to level 3 loyalty, and then get another copy of him for free, which will allow you to get your A1. All free-to-play players, in my opinion, should stop there. If you are a big fan of his and you like the way he plays, because he does do very good damage for a breaker. He's not a groundbreaking unit by any means, shape, or form, but he's a very powerful unit, but not top tier. I wouldn't put him on top tier. I put him one below top tier. Personally, that's where I'm aiming at, and you guys will see that on the tier list when that arrives. I would, as free-to-play players, stop at A1, but if you want to push to A3 to get that extra Ruler's Aura plus the almighty break on the alt, that's your prerogative. I don't think it's worth it personally, but that's just me. Dolphins can definitely push for that. Dolphin and Whales can, of course, go to A5. Now, for Hansi Me now, this is where it gets kind of iffy. And this is going to be your preference, okay? So Hansi Me A1 is perfectly fine where she's at. I think she's great there. But we've done enough runs now with the guild boss and any other like raid bosses where her Divine Field Aura on A3 with Immortality has saved a ton of lives and has given us more opportunities to push out more DPS and keep the DPS going, and then recover their HP as well too, and then continue pushing for more damage, of course, which is at the end of the day king, right? Everything runs on damage meters. So if you are a free-to-play player and you're debating between the two of them, I would say prioritize Hands in My Pants, Hansi Me. Right? She should be your number one person to focus on, because I always say this, support is invaluable. Like, support units are the ones that are going to make you, cross that hurdle that you normally can't with just your DPS or your breaker. So I would 100% say going for, I can't believe I'm saying this because I was so against this originally, but following the meta, following the proper advice, following the proper testing, seeing the results and everything, the right thing to say is Hansi Me is the more valuable character between Go and her. Okay, so it would be remiss for me to say go for GUNHEE because he's a more popular mono character. That's not what you guys are playing. You guys are playing a game where the meta matters. Of course, do what you want. It's your call. If you love the character that much, you can definitely pull for the character however you see fit and go for wherever you see fit. If you're just playing for shits and giggles and you don't care about the meta, go for that. But I think for anybody who cares about the meta, the real truth is Hansimi provides more value than what's his name will, than GUNHEE will. Unfortunately, it's just the truth. Now, you guys can go back and check out the live stream, the full 5 hours for all the testing and gameplay, or you can check out the video that I made for his numbers. Now, when it comes down to the weapons, this is where it gets a little bit tricky, okay? The weapons for Hansimi, sorry, I keep calling it the wrong name. Hansimi is a great weapon to have, but the only thing that changes when you dupe the weapon, besides the HP, the stats, is the cooldown of the effect on the enemy. So if you don't know what the effect is, essentially whenever she hits the enemy, there is a damage increase of 5%. That does not change. It stays 5% across the board for 4 seconds, then 5 seconds, then 6, then it goes to 10 and whatever, right? So you can push the cooldown further, but that's all it does. It just increases the cooldown. It doesn't increase the damage. So in my opinion, going for only an A1 or A2 version of her weapon is more than enough, because at the end of the day, all of her skills actually do damage, and that buff will stay up, or that debuff will stay up on the boss as long as she's alive, which she's very, very good at doing. So I wouldn't worry too much about it, guys. There we go, did all of them. These are 1,000 essences, guys, so make sure you go check your coupon history. If I were you, I would go back and I would kind of reassess your fights with her and see if you actually do require anything more than an A1 or A0 even, okay? Now, GUNHEE actually does require his weapon to do more damage. We did a lot of testing on that, and we found out that his weapon ideally is at least at the A5 level to see the maximum damage. A3 was good. A3 to A5 wasn't a massive difference, but it was enough to notice enough of a difference. So if you are planning to main GUNHEE as a character, you absolutely want to go for at least an A5 if you're free to, if you're pay to win. A10 obviously if you're A5 if you're Dolphin. A3 if you're free to play. And then for whales, of course, A5 to A10. That's the usual flow. Now, here's the reason why I'm talking about this, okay? Is because I've noticed a lot of people about to start boycotting the lollies that are coming out, the 2 young female characters who are dark that are coming out. I noticed a lot of you guys were upset about the release of them, and I've said this from day one. I'm not happy about the characters coming out. Stop calling them lollies. About the characters coming out, the young kids. But I always will follow. It's my job to follow the meta. It's my job to report on the meta. It's my job to test characters, and it's my duty as a content creator and as a community member to you guys to provide you what I deem to be the most accurate data with the gameplay and results backing it, right? So I will be pulling for these units. I will be testing them. I will let you guys know how they are. If you are going to boycott those 2 units, as usual, that's up to you. We know a lot of people who boycotted Alicia, for example, or didn't go for Alicia, kind of paid the price for a few months by missing out on the main DPS. And I think the same thing is going to happen here with, for folks who miss out on them, especially if there's a DPS in the mix, which I assume will be Charlotte, because the other one looks like just kind of like a breaker from a design perspective. I'm assuming that you guys will probably be suffering a little bit for any new content that's coming out. So just keep that in the back of your mind. I know a lot of us are upset over the whole, change of direction with the game versus the manhwa and all these introduction of these OG characters, and, treating the characters from the manhwa and the anime like crap practically, has kind of left a bitter taste in all of our mouths. But at the same time, it is a game. We play competitively with ourselves, or we play competitive with our colleagues or friends. And at the end of the day, if you don't care about being competitive, then do what you want. But if you do care about being competitive, then missing out on OP characters is usually a pretty big mistake. So just keep that in the back of your mind before you go all in on GUNHEE or on Hansimi. And just remember, more units are going to come down the pipeline very, very soon. All right, guys, this is Payne. That's my take on it. Let me know what you guys think. You guys should all be getting your codes if you just are supporting me in the mail. Remember, I'll be sending a lot of these codes to the Discord, so please join the Discord. It's in every single video description. Get yourself validated on the Discord. Jump into the SLA channel, get the role, and then you guys will be able to key claim your codes as soon as we put them into the bot. Thank you again for everyone for supporting. Much love. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.